So yesterday when I posted my video sharing 3 new trades I made, Mr. Big Time, a valued and respected member of this community, made a comment and said, "Hey Travis, I noticed you do a lot of vertical credit spreads. That's how you make consistent money." And my reply was, no, that's the furthest thing from the truth. That's actually not true. So hey, this is Trader Travis, and in this video, what I'm going to do is share the real secret behind my options trading success, because it has nothing to do with strategies. And if you wrongly assume that, like a lot of people do, like I wrongly assumed in the beginning, you're tragically going to spend a lot of money going down the wrong, path to success. And so I want to share something with you that I struggled to accept in the beginning, but like my mentor, I have to share the truth. But before we get to that, I got called out by one of my Success Academy members on a couple of my trades. PayPal was one of them. They were like, "Hey Travis, yeah, I noticed PayPal had a monthly trade triangle, new entry signal here. And a side note here, just imagine if you had caught this entry here and rode it all the way up. Yeah, you would have lost a ton when it dropped right here. But if you had used the weeklies, you would have got out pretty much at the top." That move right there is at least a 200-300% return on your money if you have bought a call option. So that's what I'm attempting to get on this new entry signal here. But nothing's guaranteed, and that's where we fall back on our risk parameters and things our conservative money management. But anyway, one of my members pointed out that, hey, it has a ranking of 77. That's below the criteria that you usually look for, Travis. What's going on? What am I missing? And I laughed because I'm like, yeah, I actually edited that part out of the video. I talked about that, how I broke one of my own rules. So if I lose money on PayPal, I deserve it. I take full responsibility for losing money because it broke one of my rules. And so I just wanted to clear that up for Success Academy members who are wondering, why did he place a trade on PayPal? Because it was below the threshold that he looks for here in this composite rating. Next, on TDD Trade Desk, right? I entered the new signals here on 12/23, and I entered it yesterday, and they were like, "Well, how long do you wait before you enter?" I generally will get into a trade within a week after a signal. If it's been longer than a week, I usually pass and just wait for another signal. But this was triggered on 12/23, and we had 2 holidays, Christmas and New Year's around this time. So the market was closed a lot. So it seems like I was really late, but I wasn't. Because again, I wait for about I usually try to get in within a week of the signal. That's a week. That's 7 trading sessions. And so if you count forward after the signal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's generally my cutoff point. But I missed it by a day. And that's just because I was scatterbrained. I got caught up in visitors and the holidays and things like that. So really, I was only 1 day late. So just wanted to clear that up for members who were also wondering why I placed those 2 trades. All right, so let's get back here to this YouTube comment. So if you're wondering what is the true secret to success, and again, I said it's not strategies. Well, this morning, it was right on time, someone posted this tweet from, I guess, PR Robbins is another guy, Peter Robbins, who said it. And it's trading for a living is always about the mindset. It has nothing to do with how intellectual or what strategy he or she plays with. A real trader is one who has solved all their personal psychological biases. And that is it. Now, I will tell you that I personally never, and I mean never, wanted to hear this mindset mumble jumbo. Anytime my mentor talked about it, it literally went in one ear and out the other. But I am on the other side of success with money, and I can tell you, yes, it is true. Everything they've been saying. Success with money is 80% mental, 20% strategy, 20% technical. So yes, I may make money consistently, but it has nothing to do with strategies. I make money consistently because I consistently make good decisions with my money. And that has nothing to do with strategy and everything to do with psychology and how I think. So I want to share a painful example from my own life. When I first learned real estate, most people know I went bankrupt in real estate, right? Real estate is a strategy. It's a strategy that's supposedly create, many millionaires, right? And I had a buddy named Ryan who took the same class as me. And so we have a strategy over here, real estate. It created millionaires. But this idiot right here, me, went bankrupt. If it was about strategy, how did Ryan become a multimillionaire and I went bankrupt? right? It wasn't about strategy. I had the mindset of a poor person. I had the tools of the wealthy, but the mindset of a poor person. So I went broke. It has nothing, again, to do with strategies. I wasn't consistently making good decisions with my money. Like a poor person, I was consistently making bad decisions with my money, yet I was using a tool of the wealthy, and that tool hurt me. Well, no. The tool didn't hurt me. My decisions hurt me. It's not about strategy. Here's another painful example. Maybe painful for you. It's certainly painful when I look back on it. Strategy. It's often said, spend less than you earn, invest the rest. There's another person, I think Paula Pant from affordanything.com. She says that there's a gap between what you earn and what you spend. And she says over time, you should try to increase that gap and then invest the gap. The same thing, just said in a different way, right? That's a strategy. That strategy has created more millionaires than options trading. I have personally seen more millionaires created. I've seen people who diligently followed that spend less than you earn, invest the difference for 10 years, became millionaires. Many people try to become millionaires with options and fail. This right here, if you follow this, spend less than you earn, get out of debt, invest the rest, right? You have a higher probability of becoming a millionaire, if that's your goal, than if you pursue options trading. And that's tough because I'm an options coach and I'm saying this. So listen to me, right? All right, and we'll get to why I still teach options despite this fact, right? So that is a strategy. Are you following that strategy? Have you achieved financial freedom? It's not about strategy. It's about what's up here. So let's come back to why not a guy teaches options even though he knows that, hey, I have a higher chance of becoming a millionaire, pursuing the whole spend less than you earn and investing the difference, right? Well, it's because of this. I had pursued options for a very long time, made a lot of money, but I couldn't build wealth. And then I took a Dave Ramsey class, got out of debt. And then that's when I learned the whole spend less than you earn and get out of debt, all that, right? Then I really narrowed in and strengthened my psychology. When I did that, then this took off, right? So that is why I still teach, because I teach people options is what they want, and I sneak in what they need. So yes, we teach options, but I sneak in what they need, and hopefully that they can actually build their account at a faster rate with options, and that's what I found. But only if you have the right psychology, right? If you have the wrong psychology, you'll blow up your account. Like you'll lose $100,000 in a couple of weeks, right? If you have the wrong psychology. So I'll teach options and then try to sneak in the right psychology. So if you're spending a lot of time on YouTube looking for new strategies and looking for new ways, no, you're wasting your time. You cannot get back that lost time. Instead, I would encourage you to get books on how wealthy people think, learning the psychology, watch the nuances of how they make decisions. Then when you get your mind right and you apply it with the right strategy, yes, you will achieve financial freedom in a relatively short period of time, in my opinion, in my experience. I've seen it. So I'm at my limit as usual. You take care. See you tomorrow.